Hey y'all. Let me see with my camera. I think my camera, you gotta be kidding me, yo. Shit. Finish my tea. Anyways, I hope you guys can hear me because I did not hook up my mic. And I don't feel like going get it. I don't want to mess with it. But I think you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can. I'm going to try to go ahead and log in this so I can have an example of what I'm going to talk about. But anyways, while I'm logging into this, is quarantine driving you guys crazy yet? Like, is it driving you crazy? Because, like, I'm not going to say it's like driving me crazy. It's just that, you know, I don't know. It's not just driving me crazy. It's just more of a, I normally don't have a problem with being home. Like, you guys, I'm home 24/7. You know, I work from home. I don't have a 9 to 5. So I'm always home. And it's like, my girlfriend always tells me I should get out and go do stuff. And I'm like, outside? Like, no, I don't want to go outside. But y'all, since I've been inside, all I want to do is go out. And I don't know if it's just like a human thing, you know what I mean? Like, just pure old rebellion or what? I don't know. Shit. But either way, I just want to, like, I don't know. I just kind of want to be outside. I said I'd like to say that. I just want to be outside. But anyway, so today, I'm not going to say we're talking about the comp plan because I'm going to get into the comp plan, but I don't want that to be this video. So when you join the business as a rep, one of the 10 core commitments is that they want you to get binary qualified within the first 24 to 48 hours or 48 to 72 hours. Something like that. Don't quote me, but they want you to get binary really fast, right? And so a lot of people have trouble with finding people to get binary, right? And so what they recommend you do is that if you can't find yourself 2 people, then go ahead and binary qualify yourself, okay? I'm going to stop looking down, y'all. Just give me a second. They said binary qualify yourself, which means in order to binary qualify yourself, you will create 2 customer accounts, put someone's name there, your mom's name, your dad's name, I don't know, anybody's name, or whatever. You guys, I'm sorry, but my eye is watering. Do you guys get that problem? Like, I'm sorry to be all over the place, but it's like my under my right eye, it just won't ever let me be great. Like, ever. Anyways, okay, so let me go ahead and say this again. Okay, so what they recommend you do is binary qualify yourself if you can't find 2 people, right? Because being binary, you unlock the door to residual income, and, you know, you're building a team, you can make money and stuff like that, right? Okay, so here's the problem. Okay, so when you binary qualify yourself, that when you, well, not, let me back up, let me back it up and slow down for a sec. Okay, so when you become binary, that means, remember, we work off of a binary system, so that is 2 sides. We work off of 2 legs. Okay, so you have 1 leg on your left and you have 1 on your right. Okay, so in order to be binary, you will have to personally sign up 2 people of your own, not 2 customers, but you will need 2 personally enrolled life changers. Okay, and what you will do is you will have put 1 on your left side, 1 on your right side, because your leg operates off of 2 legs. Okay, that's what your business operates off of. So until you become binary qualified, if you are fortunate enough to have a sponsor to where 1 side of your business is kind of already being like built for you, and you don't really have to work like 2 legs immediately, then every week that you are not binary qualified, you will lose that volume, okay? You will lose that volume. And let me show you an example so I'm not confusing. Do I have a marker right here? Oh, I think I may have one right there. Okay. Okay, so this is you, okay? This is you. Can you guys see that? Hopefully. Okay, that's you, right? This is your binary tree. Left leg, and you have a right leg, okay? All right, this is you. This is your left leg, this is your right leg, right? Okay, say for me, on my left leg, I currently have, like, say my left leg right now from this week, I have 7,500 points, right? I currently have 7,500 points from my upline. 7,500 points, right? Group commissional volume, okay? On my left leg. But I am not binary qualified. So at the end of this week, like today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, if I wasn't binary qualified, all of these points will go down the drain, okay? So that is one reason why it's important to be binary, is because you will constantly lose money, okay? These points is money, because once again, once you start building on your own leg and you start getting volume, you will still use this volume as well, and this will still carry over, okay? For instance, so say you were binary, right? Say you were binary qualified, and you currently have, this week you had 1,000 points, right? If I'm binary qualified and my weak pay leg, my weak leg, which is your pay leg, you get paid off your weaker leg, okay? So my weak leg is 1,000 points, right? Everybody know 1,000 points mean you are a director, right? That's director status, 1,000 points. Okay, so in my strong leg has 7,500 points. So by me being binary qualified, these points won't flesh out. I will actually get what you call carryover volume, okay? So what that means is that at the end of the week, TLC will take the points that I had on my own from my weak leg, and they will subtract it from my strong leg. Okay, so 7,500 minus 1,000 is 65, right? So what happens is I will have 6,500 points that'll carry over for next week. So automatically next week I will start off with 65 on my strong leg, and then my weak leg goes back down to 0, okay? So that is why they say it is important to get binary qualified, so that way you're not missing out on all that volume that's building up, okay? You're not missing out on the volume, and also you get paid 10 to 25% off of the binary. Okay, the problem with this is that you guys are wondering, is it worth it? Should I binary myself? Well, you guys, this is all gonna depend on what you personally want, and also honestly, what can you afford, okay? Because at the end of the day, in order for your account to be active, you need a minimum of 40 qualifying volume product in order to have an active account, okay? And that also goes up as rank go up, but that's for a compensation video, not this one, okay? So when you get those other two accounts, your account for sure, your actual SmartShip, minimum is 40 for you to stay active, 40 qualifying volume product, right? However, as you go up in ranks, it will require more. You might need 80, and then you might need 120, and then, you know, that's the end of it. But if you binary yourself, those two accounts on your left and your right leg, you only need for the entire time a minimum of a 40 qualifying volume product, okay? So you can get the bare minimum with those accounts. But with that being said, it is still a SmartShip, which means you still are required to purchase a product every 30 days for those two accounts and also your account, okay? So it's all gonna boil down to, can you afford it, okay? Can you afford it? When I initially started, of course I binary myself, but that's because I was in a position to pay for that. I still pay for my 3 accounts, okay? I still pay for it, but I sell those. You know, like I sell it. I use that to sell. That's what I get my retail from, okay? So and would it go, like what I'm going to show you right quick. Let me just give you an idea about how much that costs, okay? So say for instance, now you know when you first get a customer account, when you create those 2 accounts, you are required to purchase a business kit. You cannot create an account and purchase a product only. It doesn't work that way. You're required to purchase a business kit. So it's the same exact way when you created your personal account. That is the same exact way that you will go use your link and create 2 more accounts with your link, okay? So automatically, you know, you're gonna have to pay the 50 bucks because that's just an automatic thing. You will have to pay that the first time around to get the business kit, okay? So now let's look at what your, am I still recording? Yeah, okay. Now let's look at what this will cost you. Okay, for me personally, it might differ from state. You know, I don't know if they like tax different or whatever. Okay, so say for instance, all of my smart ships are on one product, okay? The bare minimum. I'm just expressing the bare minimum to you guys just to give you an idea how much it costs. So my smart ship, okay, say for instance my smart ship is on 1 bag of CBD. So the CBD for me in my state, which I'm in Louisiana, it's $66.24 with shipping, right? Okay, so say for my smart ship, I had that. My left leg, I had the, let's say, NutraBurst maybe, or let's say, let me just make it easy so I don't have to look through my account to find out exactly how much everything is. Okay, let's say I had all 3 smart ships had a bag of tea on it, right? So I had the original, the CBD, and the raspberry on the smart ship. So each one of those accounts will cost me $66.24, right? So let's see, $66.24 times 3, that is $198.72. That's how much it will cost me. Okay, that's how much it will cost me to keep all 3 of those accounts active minimally. Okay, this is the minimum amount as far as the tea go. Of course the NutraBurst, I think it's like a $5 difference or something. So, but worst case scenario, let's just say everything is $60. So you're around up paying $180. So somewhere between $180 $200, that's where you're going to end up paying to have 3 active accounts. So can you afford those 3 accounts? That's what it's all going to boil down to. Me personally, I'm able to afford it, but I also didn't look at it that way as 3 accounts. I kind of just looked at it as I'll use that for my retail, okay? I use my Smart Ship personal products for me to use, and then off of those 2 legs, honestly, right now I'm at a point where I kind of do 5 for 25, but I do whatever I gotta do to get rid of those bags, and that's just that. Like, long as I get my money back, I don't really care if I'm making a profit off of it or not, like, honestly. So when I get that bag of raspberry tea and I get the bag of the CBD, I just break it apart. I put five together. I'll do like a split thing. I'll do what I've really been doing is I'll do 3 originals, 1 raspberry, 1 lemonade, and sell them for 20 bucks. So it's 5 packs of tea, 20 bucks. They get a mix of everything so they can try it, and then when they come back, you know, they can decide what they like. You know, and that's just what I do. So for me, long as I get my $66 back off those 2 accounts, like, that's all I care about. Like, I don't care if I make a profit off of it or not. I just want it to be taken care of so that way it doesn't seem like I'm paying for multiple smart ships. You know what I'm saying? But once again, initially it's all going to depend on what you can afford. And I know you're losing money. Okay, let me just say this. I know you'll be losing money and your points will be fleshing out at the end of every week if you're not binary, and it won't be carrying over. But if it's not something that you can sustain, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, for me, since I have 2 other people under me now, like, I'm okay to not have those smart ships. But here's the thing. Here's what you don't want to do, okay? say like right now from my upline, right, on my strong leg, I have about like 65,000 points or 50,000 points or something like that, right? So if I depend on my first two people I had that made me binary, if one of them missed their smart ship, you guys, you are no longer binary, okay? You are no longer binary. If one of your people missed their smart ship and you don't have somebody else on that leg that has an active smart ship, you will lose all carryover volume. It's stated in the comp plan. You will forfeit all carryover volume if you lose your binary status, okay? So you don't want to be in a position to where you have like 100,000 points, and because somebody didn't pay their smart ship, all of it fleshed out. So that was really a big deciding factor for me to make my own self binary initially, because I don't want to put that in somebody else's hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to trust my carryover volume with someone else's hands, because like I said, I can get rid of those bags retail wise. I can go ahead, flip it, get my little money back, maybe make, you know, the little $20-$40 profit off of it, buy more bags. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just how I look at it. So it all depends on how you want to run your business, you guys. If you can't afford it, don't go broke. Like, I know, you know, the get excited hype and, you know, do this, do that, like, it all sounds good, but at the end of the day, if you got a family to take care of, you have household bills to take care of, you know, what is meant for you will be for you. So if you have to be patient and wait until you're binary, then just do it. And, you know, just wait until people flock to you. Like, work the business, work on your personal transformation, do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, if it's for you, people will come. You know what I'm saying? People will come. You'll get two people. Hopefully you get two real serious people. You know what I'm saying? And then listen, I get the question too as well. People saying like, do I have to keep getting binary over and over? Like, you guys, the business states that long as you have one active person on your left side and one active person on your right side with a minimum of a 40 qualifying volume product, you will be binary, okay? So it's not just if you sign the first two people up. This is why it is so important for you to learn your back office and know how to control your legs. Because even with me, say for instance, okay, so for me, my left side, I have a lot of points on my left side because of my upline, right? My right side, of course, that's the outer right is what I'm building on, because that's my weaker leg. So at any time, I mean, I don't know what could possibly happen to that left side. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me putting all my eggs in one basket, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm evenly building a binary, but what I would say is that if you are building both sides, like, you guys pay attention to what you're doing. Don't just put, if you have 6 people that signed up, don't put one person on your left and then put the rest on your weak leg. Like, maybe take one of those people and put them on your left also. Like, have more than one person on your left, on your weak leg is what I'm saying. Have more than one person on your weak leg and then have a few on your right. So that way, if one of those people drop out, if you're dependent on other people to keep you binary, you'll still be binary, because as long as you have one active account. Because chances are of 10 people, you know, all not paying their smart ship at once, chances are that probably won't happen. So that's why it's important for you to know how your legs work, how the comp plan work, like, know what's going on. So that way, you know, you can take care of yourself. So, because you don't want to forfeit volume if you have it. You know what I'm saying? If you've been working on that, like, you're this close to another rank and stuff, you don't want to have to start over, okay? You just don't. But once again, I'm just going to end this video now because I have some other stuff to record. So you guys just be smart about it, you know? Be smart about it. It's either you can afford to keep up binary or you can, okay? So initially, it's gonna cost probably around $300 for you to get 2 customer accounts with a business kit, because I believe that's around how much it was for me. So it just depends on what you can afford, okay? I know I said that already, but like, that's just what it is. It depends on what you can afford, okay? So if you can afford to do it, do it. If not, work on your business, work on recruiting people, and build it from there, okay? Good luck.